Yes. So I have in my hand, Deepti, this is the wired plus minus. Okay. So this wired plus minus, it is a simpler control. Now we have had requests. People said, no, we really don't want we want even simpler controls than a console, right? So we came up with something called wired plus minus, which allowed us to get rid of the LCD and also get rid of the wireless operation, because some people were not comfortable with the wireless operation. So they said, no, give us something which is much simpler. Okay. So this particular device, we call it wired plus minus all in one, allows us a number of functions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the battery off here. So you see the green LED will turn off. So I'm going to turn the battery off here for a second here. And then I'm going to hook up, okay? So I'm going to hook this up. So this also comes with a 5-foot long cable. So I'm just going to lay it out on the floor, on the handlebar here. And I'm going to plug it to back of this wireless module, okay? So this goes to the back of the wireless module. And we have got this, this wired plus minus here. And what we're going to do is, so you'll see what happens here now, is we're going to turn the battery on, right? So we're going to turn the battery on, and we should have some LEDs light up here, right? So there you go. So you have got 5 LEDs light up here, right? So these 5 LEDs indicate that you are in level 5 assist, right? So you have ability to have 3 levels of assist with the wired plus minus. You can have either 1, 3, or 5, or you can have -1, 1, -3, -5, right? We also have, through this device, we have also made available touch-on throttle. So if I hold the plus, the wheel can start moving essentially as a throttle, right? So you can see that the wheel will start moving. And then if I hold the negative, then it automatically becomes the brake, right? So we can immediately bring the wheel to halt, right? So this is a nifty little unit which allows you to control the pedal assist and also to a certain extent get rid of the throttle, right? The disadvantage is you don't have the LCD and you don't have the mode 0. So mode 0 is not available if you were to just have a cycling mode, which is available in the wireless. You don't have access to the mode 0 in this 2019 version of it. And but you do have the brake, which is not available in the console. You hold the minus, it becomes a brake. You hold the plus, it becomes a throttle, right? And these LEDs are green when you are in positive level of assist, and they become red when you are regenerating, when the motor is putting the energy back in the battery. Okay, so now to install it, it's the same mechanism as we have used to install our plus minus in the console. The same mounting bracket is there, the same long screw is here. So we can remove the screw, and then we can position the wired plus minus in the same way on the handlebar where we want it, right? So we can do the same process as we have used for the plus minus, right? So we can simply slide it in, and then we can mount it, okay? So that is how simple the wired plus minus installation is. But again, you know, the part we have to remember is on a bicycle, it is more challenging to route the cables, right? On a bicycle, it's more challenging to route the cables. On a trike, it does not matter as much, because on a trike, the cables can be easily routed, right, any way we want. So it does not look, it's difficult to destroy the aesthetics in a trike, but it's easy to destroy the aesthetics on a bicycle, because when you have all these cables running around your frame, then it begins to look ugly in terms of, if you have a very high-end bike, you have a high-end e-bike system, you also want your whole setup to look very elegant and very classy, right? So that is possible when you just use the wireless, no throttle, battery, and the wheel with the wireless module.
As you said, that routing a cable is a challenging task. So we would like to know from you how to route a cable.
Yes, so what we're going to do, Dipti, is I have in my hand few zip ties. So I got some small zip ties, some big zip ties. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by routing the cable for the throttle. Okay, I'm going to route the cable to the throttle. Maybe I'm going to put a zip tie here, so tie these cables. I'm going to route it through here, right, and through here, and then I'm going to bring it through this tube and mount it. I'm going to do the same thing with this part here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this part here, and I'm going to lay it right down here along with this guy connector here. So we are meeting, we are going to have, so this does not allow the pressure on the cable as well. Okay. So first I'm going to do is, and again, when we are routing the cable, we want to make sure we don't tighten all of these zip ties. Okay, so we're going to start here. I'm going to start here, and maybe I will try to make it as neat as possible. So I'm going to put one zip tie here, okay, and we're not going to make it, we're just going to keep this loose, right? Then we're going to go here, I'm going to put a zip tie here, so we can take this brake cable advantage. So we're going to put one here, okay, again not tightening it. I'm going to route it here and bring it here and put another zip tie here, okay. So we've done that, okay. And then what we're going to do is, I'm going to take one of the bigger zip ties, and we are going to take this here and route this here, and we're going to see if we can hold them in place here, right? So let's see if we can do that. So this is pointing this way, we do that, kind of, okay? And then we want to hold this. So this part here has to be covered. So this part has to be covered once we are done. Okay, so we're going to now take this cable here, and we are going to do this to this cable. And again, we want to make sure the things go tight. Right? So we're going to do this here. And see if we can, now is a challenge to make this look pretty. So we're going to fold this up here as much as we can to make it look pretty. So we did not tighten this, so we're going to slide this in here. And that should give us reasonable, so we're going to tighten this. Okay. Again, keep things loose. And then what we're going to do is, also the battery cable, so this is the challenge. So we want to really, so we're going to put one zip tie here to hold the cable in place, close to the, okay, and then we have to put another zip tie here. Fold the battery cable underneath for the success. So we're going to use one little zip tie here. And make it look as pretty and neat as possible. So this kind of finishes the routing. Okay. So we have, it's halfway decent at the moment, and we have to make it look a little more decent. So now we're going to go ahead and tighten it. And so we're going to tighten this one here, tighten this here, and tighten this here. Okay, and we're going to, we need one zip tie here, so we're going to tighten this here. So there you can see so we're going to put a zip tie here as well. So we have got decent routing on the cable. Okay. Keep it on this side away from the wheel. And so now you can go ahead and tighten these things. Go ahead and tighten it here. And then maybe we want to put one over here as well. So now here you have to make sure that these power connections don't become loose. Okay? Maybe I'm going to put one here just to complete the routing. And maybe we want to have this one, also one here. Okay, so you see here we have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 big zip ties, and then we have used 1, 2, 3 small zip ties. So I'm going to go ahead and finish it off with a cutter, and this is so that pretty much finishes your installation in terms of getting the bike ready to ride. One left here. So I think I like to see all the cables being pretty tight. So this one I don't like this being showing off. I like the cables to run tight along with the frame. So maybe we'll go ahead and put another zip tie here. So we can grab another big one and put a zip tie here as well, so that it looks so that gives us more okay. So that does it. I think that is we have got the routing. It doesn't look as bad, and we are ready to ride the bike.